All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today we have a list of 5 mistakes that new players are making that cause you to lose matches. Mistake number 1, you play without boots. Most of us know that boots are a basic kit, but believe it or not, there are some who still in this game without so much as an aglet to their name. If you're on your 3rd item and you still don't have boots, you're playing the game wrong. You'll always be slower than your opponent, and that'll lead to many deaths. Change your build. Start with boots. You'll thank me later. Mistake number 2. You steal the jungle from your carry. Typically, your ADC lives in the jungle. After the first rotation through, they should have level 5, and therefore they'll have their 3rd ability or their ultimate. That's a huge power spike for them, and it's the difference between a battle won and a battle lost. If your ADC dies on the first gank because they're underleveled, the game could be lost before it ever gets started. While they're dead, they're not gaining XP or gold, and they're getting further and further behind because you're likely still taking their jungle. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a level 10 Violet or a Crickneck over a level 8 or 9 Valheim any day. Prior to the 8-minute mark, jungle belongs to the carry. Protect it, don't steal it. Mistake number 3, you abandon your lane. Your team is trying to sort out who's going to what lane, and you want to play Val in the dragon lane or Crixie in the mid. But you didn't get there quick enough, and now you're stuck with dumb old Arthur in the Dark Slayer lane. You're mad and bored, so off you go. You jungle invade and die. Then when you revive, you go straight to dragon lane, and you never give that snooze fest in the top path a second thought. At the 4-minute mark, the first tower falls. At 6 minutes, the second. The enemy now has free reign to take Dark Slayer as soon as it evolves at the 8-minute mark, and the game is as good as over. This advice really goes for any lane you choose. Protect it first. You can gank 1 lane up or 1 lane down, but you should never find yourself 2 lanes away from your assigned area at the 4-minute mark. 4 minutes, the additional tower defense is lifted, and unprotected towers fall quickly. You should always be ready to defend a push or to make a push at that 4-minute mark. It can often set the tone for the rest of the match. Mistake number 4, you overextend and die. Now, honestly, this is one I still have trouble with because I don't know when to quit. Learn from my mistake. Let's say you're having a really good push in the top lane and nobody is around for miles. You get the first tower, maybe even the second, and in your head you're absolutely certain that the enemy is just going to let you waltz right into their base and defeat them. False. Before you know it, there are 2 in front of you and 2 behind, and you're dead. Or maybe you're in a team fight and their ADC is on 1 HP. You're positive that if you could just get your abilities off of cooldown, you'll catch and kill them. So you chase them all the way to their wall. Don't do it. They're the ADC. They're faster than you, I promise. They'll still get away, and you will end up dying. All of those deaths feed the enemy XP and gold, and like I said earlier, if you're dead, you're not gaining either. Have good map and situational awareness, know when it's safe to push, and when you should retreat. Mistake number 5, you ignore objectives. Are you 10 minutes into the match and you haven't gotten a single Abyssal Dragon or Dark Slayer? Are your lanes dying to minions because nobody's clearing them? The ADC can't be everywhere at once. The fastest damage dealers should typically try to keep the lanes pushed while everyone else keeps the enemy's attention, and DS and Abyssal should be on cooldown the entire match. If the enemy gets one, you should be getting the other. Remember that when you get either the DS or the Abyssal Dragon, the entire team gets a 50% damage debuff on the other one. So if the enemy team is getting both objectives all game, you're not paying close enough attention and you're toast. If you don't keep your droids pushed past the river, you're in trouble. As the game progresses, DS and Abyssal get stronger, so it takes the entire team working together to get the objective quickly enough so that it doesn't get stolen. If one person is constantly out on an island, it's not going to work. Bonus mistake related to number 5, you try to solo objectives. Here is what happens when one person, other than a well-fed jungler, tries to solo an objective. In this match, we were being stomped all game. The enemy butterfly was fed and the team was wiping us at will. But one wrong move by Amelie, and we were able to turn the tides and win. Usually the only thing that happens when you try to do a sneaky solo objective is that you're the sixth man for the enemy team. As I was putting this together, I thought of a few more mistakes that new players make. But why don't you leave a comment with your thoughts on common mistakes or other suggestions to help new players make better decisions, and I might include them in the next video. Please hit the like button, it helps me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to be alerted to videos on gameplay, patch notes, and more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.